Is in the air with Valentine's Day happening this Sunday, and nothing says Valentine's Day like chocolate. Am I right? Here to talk more about that and sharing a chocolate recipe with us are registered dietitian Melissa Keeney and chef Raquel Rivera. Thanks so much for joining us from the Spine Wellness Center kitchen at Harvard Healthcare Ayer Neuroscience Institute. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Melissa, let's begin with you. Are there benefits, and please tell me yes, to eating chocolate?
Yes. So the number one benefit of chocolate is that it's delicious. Chocolate also increases feelings of well-being and love in the brain. There's some research that dark chocolate can reduce blood pressure and can reduce heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes, but I would take that research with a grain of sea salt.
Absolutely. So what are we making today?
So we're making chocolate molten cakes with a raspberry sauce on the side and some fresh raspberries on top.
All right, let's get started. Tell us the ingredients.
Awesome. So it's bittersweet chocolate to mimic the chocolate lovers in all of us, but also give us some healthy chocolate. Some butter and sugar. There is sugar, but everything. What's really nice is these cakes come out really small. Mm-hmm. They're individually portioned, so you don't feel so bad eating some fat.
There you go.
So it's not so bad.
All right, let's put it together.
All right, let's do this. So over here, what I've done is I got a double boiler, which sounds fancy, but all it is some water boiling underneath so that you don't scorch or burn your chocolate, okay? In my bowl in here is chocolate, which is bittersweet chocolate, and unsalted butter. Mm-hmm. And the two of them, I just every now and then just give a nice little move, make sure it melts evenly. But you don't want to be aggressive with chocolate. You don't want to separate the fat that's naturally in the chocolate. And then in this bowl, I have some egg yolks, and some sugar, and I just whisk the two together and combine them. So what I'm going to do is basically add the chocolate into my eggs, but you want to be careful because otherwise you'll have an omelet instead of what we want. So what you want to do is you let the chocolate cool a little bit. Yeah. Once it does, I'm going to mix it into my egg yolks and start mixing it.
Right on, right? You mix it right away again, so it...
Otherwise, I'll make an omelet. So I'm going nice and slow and just mixing pretty quickly, combining. Once I get all that chocolate in, I add 1 tablespoon of flour right into it. If you are keeping gluten-free, you can omit the flour and just add another minute to your cooking time. Mm-hmm. So if you are watching whether or not to put flour in your diet, perfectly fine. This mixture then goes into our little cups. So you see these little cups? They are portion size really nice. I use this for lasagna and other little things, but we're using them for chocolate. You spray it with some ham so it doesn't stick, or you can rub some butter on it and pour your chocolate in. So I kind of got my chocolate in there. Yeah. And then I baked it off at 425. What's really nice is you can make these cakes 12 hours in advance. Okay. Have them ready and then just put them in the oven. All it takes is 8 minutes in the oven. If you are not putting flour, you might have to add a minute or two to just compensate for that. And then we have this, which is our finished chocolate. So with the raspberries, all I did was I took some raspberries and squished them up. You can add a little bit of sugar if you wanted to. I like the tartness of raspberries, and we're watching our sugar intake anyhow. You can add a little bit of lemon juice if you want to get a little bit more. Mm-hmm. That's it. And that's our sexy. Can I present it to you?
It looks wonderful, ladies.
So it's a pretty simple recipe.
And you know, Raquel, we can't wait to have you back in the studio because then we physically are able to actually try all of the things that you make. This is difficult, doing all this virtual right now.
I miss you guys, I do.
Hopefully soon. Chef Raquel Rivera and Melissa Keeney, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. We'll check in again with you eventually, hopefully soon. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And we will be right back after